Hello, chat. Do you know what time it is?
Time for peak.
It's time for Game of the Year that Jeff hates. Fuck you, Jeff. I'm gonna beat his fucking ass because he's afraid of the greatest genre ever made. Every other video game wishes it was an RPG, but can't dedicate to the actual skill it takes to make a good turn-based RPG and make slop instead. If you put a leveling system in your game, you are inferior because you are too afraid to build an actual turn-based battle system that requires you to fucking lock in with your brain face. And instead they just put, oh, fuck you, you put a dodge roll button and a swing sword button, you fucking cunt. Play real video games. Jeff is trying to rig the Game Awards in favor of Elden Ring DLC. They literally changed the rules so it can win. Fuck you, Jeff. Where the fuck am I going? I was supposed to spend time.
I don't know. You're just kind of walking. Yeah, you're in free time mode, I believe, because you've got like 4 days to travel to the place that you're going.
I can't go to her right now. Oh wait, that's not what new means. That just means they were new. Confidant.
So, if I may complain briefly about Dragon Quest,
yeah.
The monsters, not the 3. I haven't started that yet. I'm gonna swing it at some point. I don't know if that's gonna be my next thing, but anyway. They've got like the L and R buttons on the menus, right?
Yes.
But it looks like the shoulder buttons. But if I press the shoulder buttons, it's actually a completely different thing.
You're a fool.
But they make it look like the shoulder buttons instead of the triggers, and it's driving me crazy.
Laundry will take your increase your max MP.
Understood.
No. I need virtues, not stats.
No virtues on this train.
There are virtues on this train.
Storage.
Some beto meat and red grass. I wonder who left them here. I could use them for cooking.
True, you could.
We cook with those.
Look at him.
Anything can be used
Cooking
in
him,
cooking
John.
if you're brave enough. God. Looks like shit out here, y'all.
Desert, isn't it?
It is desert. Oh, sorry, I was jump scared by a pretty woman. Happens to the best of us, doesn't it? Happens to me when I'm scrolling on twitter.com like every fucking day. It's like, oh fuck, there's trans women in my phone that I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
You haven't even seen the worst ones.
Sometimes Boco will just be like, girls,
Yeah.
women.
Yeah, but you don't see the bad ones. You don't see the bad ones. I've saved those for me.
Only you get to see the real baddies.
Well, I share the baddies with some people.
Am I not cool enough to share the baddies with?
I share the baddies with you on occasion. Every once in a blue moon, you may have a baddie as a treat.
You get one baddies.
Okay, I guess we'll just do the let's play gotcha.
Hooray.
Bend the mind, sure. I could use some imagination.
Imagination.
Actually,
To be honest with you, I've realized something. There's so many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. There's so many things
Yeah.
I've learned since we started traveling together. Same here.
That's right.
It's the same for me. You relate, huh? There's so much one needs to see firsthand to comprehend. Hey, Aki. I know this is the first time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey when I'm free to do what I want. Maybe I'll write a book about it. Did I write a book about our travels?
sweet.
Good idea. Just make sure to include me as the co-author, alright? Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? You're already helping me plenty. You already do plenty for me. Really? Aw, hearing that makes me happy. Should I say since I don't have to do anything more to keep you satisfied?
Alright.
This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. It describes a new world. A place other than this really exists. I'd really like to visit someday. My imagination expanded after conjuring various ideas. I lost one of my 2 ribbons. That's unfortunate, but that's how things go sometimes. I lost the scrunchie in the bed somewhere. I don't know where it is. It was in my hair when I tried to take a nap, and it was not there when I got out of the bed. Still more left to read in this book. I'll read from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
What is a scrunchie? It's a hair tie. It's the big ones, not the small ones. You've seen them. You just don't know the word. Everyone knows scrunchies. You know, I guess we wouldn't get off it, huh? At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish a camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels next morning. At encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. 3 days.
Hangout time.
My first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited. It'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with somebody? Not this freak.
Your thoughts?
Oh, how's that ride, eh? Smooth as butter. Luxurious as a palace. Awe-inspiring tea-jerking. Sure.
Sure.
This runner is such a guilty pleasure. But credit where it's due, my tinkering certainly helped make her what it is. Though, full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Not to worry about the terrain if she could just fly. Well, that's a story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 winks. What?
What's the... Hey, babe, you probably know this. What's the name of the guy from Korn?
Oh, Jonathan Davis? Like the front man?
Sure. Sure. That works for me.
Yeah, what about him?
Nothing. I recruited the guy that's
Are you fucking
Korn.
naming your shit after things you don't know again?
Maybe. I wanted to know the name of a guy from Korn, because I recruited a corn cob.
It's Jonathan Davis.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all I needed.
Girlfriends, just like... I mean, I guess if you want to get friends, just... You have to hang out with people, unfortunately. It's fucking ridiculous. But that's how things be. Asking me about stuff like that is a very difficult ask because I'm dumb. And I walked into both of my relationships on accident.
What's this?
This cloth, there seems to be a big
I feel like there was a degree of intent with the second one.
Babe. It took me 9 to 6 months to understand that I had a crush.
Oh, well, yeah, that is, yeah.
I don't think you realized how long my brain was churning about it and feeling guilty about it.
You're dumb.
I know I'm dumb. You don't have to agree. Tick.
Oh, sorry. You're very emotionally intelligent.
Oh no. Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg. Love Hulkenberg.
Well met. I don't suppose you're overburdened with free time as I am. Certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've got no idea how to spend idle hours. The idea appeals. Might we talk for a bit? Recalling the past and planning for the future with Hulkenberg, I may hone my imagination. Spend time with Hulkenberg? Always.
If I could get through the game doing nothing but spend time with Hulkenberg, I might.
Yeah, I want to play the elf dating sim. Hello, we've welcomed you. I have all sorts of questions, but what I find really curious are those forms we take on. Each has their own unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool!
It is cool.
It is cool.
Certainly.
I think it looks
I
cool.
see.
Oh, she liked that!
That's incredible.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking of how they look, per se. Hey, why is the fucking box from Hellraiser on the table? You see that?
Hmm?
You see the box from Hellraiser?
Maybe. Don't worry about it.
In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It's said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties. Oh, fuck, my magic! Forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then also the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why is it so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long? The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. And I'll do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Hulkenberg and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination increased.
5 points. Oh, 3. 3 points.
It's good enough.
Pretty good.
It's also quite late. We don't have a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. At least for me, it's hard to realize when people are into me, because I think that's a weird decision. Why would you do that? You can do so much better. Well, you know. I think for me personally, it's important for someone to be a friend before they are a partner. I was talking about this on Twitter and Blue Sky. It's like, I do not understand how like non-dating romantic people will say, I'm looking for a partner and try to date someone they've never talked to before. I don't get it. Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters will more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
I mean, better than sleeping in the desert, certainly.
Better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Rugged girl? Where? Oh. No, a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow. Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they?
I just think they're neat.
Someone who sees Usain Bolt for the first time. Carriage would have never been able to get through the desert this fast, but keep an eye on the road, okay, near us? Which Alucard are you talking about? Like, Helsing or Castlevania? I mean, I guess my response is going to be more or less the same either way. But, like, I can understand at least one of them a bit.
Is it Castlevania Alucard because he's kind of pretty?
Yes. Meanwhile, Helsing Alucard just kind of looks like a vat monster. He kind of just like a guy that just fell out of vat and he's slimy. Kind of sucks. Also, hey, these chairs also suck. They have no back. What sword? Hey.
Maybe it folds down.
Maintenance on my weapons. Got some time. Why not join me? It's refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. On my courage, I could go for some courage. Yeah, sure, why not? Hellsinger. Oh. Well, listen. It is your prerogative, not mine. I don't find that man Alucard attractive, but I also don't find men attractive, so it checks out. Female Alucard, though, that's okay. It was okay. I don't remember that much of
It's
her.
the thing. Like, if you ever ask Boco how she feels about a man, you're not going to get a satisfactory result.
That's not true. I'm trying to be nice. All right, let's have a look at your blade then. Most men are like a 3 or 4.
Out of 5?
Got a moment?
10.
Oh.
I almost said 100. You think you're
Kinda mean.
But hey, listen. That's why it's a subjective thing. I find men unattractive, and many have been rude to me and not respected my boundaries. I wonder why I'm defensive. You think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence doesn't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. This way. Sorry. Trusting my webcam. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory, and not just mine. All the ruined hometowns. That's a lot, Stroll.
A noble goal.
How about you? I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What do you do when the fight's over? I want to travel.
So that means...
I think I'd want to travel.
I see.
You go where the wind takes you, I take it. It does sound nice. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not to leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Luis. Corruption is everywhere. Corruption always takes hold.
Yeah.
I agree. But seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all glad you're our captain, truly. You're resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I'll force my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know, to act with such conviction. When does one become so bold? I just do whatever.
Well...
I kind of do whatever strikes me in the moment.
What the...
Oh, you do not. Oh, I think the way you keep cool under pressure is what makes you so reliable. Now, this to say, I have faith in you. There are more battles ahead. We're counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is one being chosen. I wonder who will end up being after all this. Anyway, the soul's shining like new. Let's finish this up. Only men I like are anime men, but, okay, so this is a thing I thought for a bit, and then after some time I realized, no, I was just I'm not saying this is what's going on with you. I don't want to project my sexuality onto other people, but I felt like that about a handful of fictional male characters, and then I realized, like, no, I don't really like them as people or find them attractive. Either I like a character design, like, I like Yuritsa's character design in Fire Emblem 3 Houses, because he was, like, the only... Yeah, oh, there are others, but I liked his design. But there was nothing about the character that I found attractive, and I would not see myself with a person like that without being sick. And it's just a weird thing when it comes to fictional characters, because they can't hurt... It's hard for them to hurt you.
All right.
That's my imagination going. Oh, that's courage. Spend some time with Stroll honing our weapons. But I've gotten to the point now where I'm like, yeah, I like this character. That's not a detraction, though. Ahoy, break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Whoa. Wow. It's so pretty. That's not just the leaves, although the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child, full of a great tree located somewhere within the country whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And there's a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert. I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of Magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, I make no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off Magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Neros brought out a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him. Well, Neros, how do you get so good at drawing?
You have to just do it over and over again forever.
It didn't work. I tried, and I didn't get good. I just got mad. Ah, my boy.
You have to be mad.
Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. Wasn't it for research? All the pertinent information I need has been etched into my very mind. I can make do without the sketch itself. We see Neros' research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't we get that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from my journey. We could tell her a story about this place. Next time we're in Grand Trot, I should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't there fairies in the same classification? Precisely! Gallico's a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight into my own research into flight. Huh? What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so fuck off!
However,
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly is its current color portends. Hey, if we go by the law of inverse colors, this is bad! This is really bad! We took a brief detour. I feel like seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom. See what you're saying, and definitely a character overlooks. I think I heard you say something about Fire Emblem. I would say the character from as Hairstyle should have been bisexual. I mean, I think Claude.
Yeah.
I mean, Claude is bisexual. Look at him.
Here would be perilous, unless
He's got that braid thing. I can't. I was about to say words I can't say on Twitch.television.
Spends the night in peace
That's gay shit.
from hungry gazes.
Out of the two male character, main route characters, Claude is definitely a lot more gay coded. Edelgard is gay coded. Well, I guess Claude is bi coded. I guess. I don't think Dimitri has it in him to love somebody.
Not even himself.
Yeah, that's kind of his whole thing, isn't it? I mean, I guess you could make the argument. I don't know, I don't remember how the Blue Lions route ends because I wasn't there for that stream. But like maybe no. I was driving home from work and if you guys finished before I got home.
Oh. Oops.
I mean, whatever, it's fine. I wasn't as super invested. I was kind of lost, I won't lie. But, I guess you could make the argument, maybe Dimitri finds it in himself to love again after the whole shit, but I don't think that's what his character was doing.
That's not what he was trying to do. He wanted to die.
Yeah. So, maybe he found, motivation to keep on living, but, people are, heavy into male Byleth and Dimitri for some reason, which I don't see, because one, male Byleth is just fucking boring. Two, I don't think Dimitri can love. Played before my head cracked on it. Played 3 houses, chose the male character. I was very upset at the work, and you get to choose.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only gay one is Linhart, who we accidentally killed at some point, and I don't know
You killed
when.
him. I didn't do shit.
speaking of,
Excellent timing. I've just heard something that caught me rather by surprise. You were caught to Grand Trad, but was beset by bandits, and you were thrown out. You walked the desert to reach the city. Such a vast, empty expanse, an easy line to get lost in, I'm sure. Well, I had
fair
Gallica.
point.
Of course. There's no need to worry with her at your side. Suppose that's why she's been tasked with the role of messenger. Well, in the event that you ever find yourself lost in the wilds, let me offer my own advice. Search for the first star. A star that moves to the west in the evening and to the east at night. Time and time again, it helped correct my path in my journey to find His Highness. Still, I must say, I did not expect to return to life on the road. It will be a long journey yet. Perhaps we the best rest until we can. Okay, check. Insects gathering by the campfire. Oh, we can apparently eat these bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg, anyway.
Cool.
Ellipses. I should try and catch one. Lumpy. How one of the bugs gathered by the campfire. It's my turn to cook. I could use it as an ingredient. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Will.
Hey.
Hey, are you looking for something
I love
to do?
eating bugs, says Hulkenberg.
I've been in the wilderness for 20 years. Rubs. I had a Hakuna Matata moment. The weapons are sharp. That's the going to get by. Not up too much. Gotta keep you company for a while. Imagination? Sure. I watched a video on all gay characters in 3 Houses, and your options are some guy with green hair. That's Linhart. And Alois. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Eloise.
Hey, it's me, Alois. I love fishing. I'm your dad.
That's not, well...
I'm the church
Substitute
dad.
Lesbian characters, I think your options are Dorothea or
Hell yes.
Edelgard, if I recall.
Both excellent picks. Edelgard is a lesbian. She just, like, attracts lesbians. Monica, who doesn't get that much time in 3 Houses, but gets a lot more in 3 Hopes, is like fucking head over heels for her. There was no straight explanation for that shit. And she's right. The next up is Matria. Feels like just yesterday I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I'd once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that the Heroes King has once used. If that's the case, then what do you think so many of them... Why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? Power isn't everything. Power isn't everything.
I see.
As kings they had to govern their people, maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. That's not a matter of how much power you have, but what you choose to do with it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. Continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. All this does make me wonder, how many more of these powers are still out there?
All right.
Imagination, go up. Come on. God, I need so many imagination points. Come now, it's still too early to bed. Let us talk some more.
I love chatting.
Imagine just saying that to somebody.
Time marches on.
That
and
they
the
didn't even
age
say
of the
they're
new
going to
king
bed. Like,
draws
no,
nearer.
you must stay and talk more. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just hashtag Fire Emblem problems. That can just happen in a lot of the games.
Yeah, I did that in Fire Emblem 7, the first time I played it.
Grasta!
missed all the screen.
Oh, what? Midorida! There we go.
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
He's getting car sick. What the fuck?
That doesn't sound good.
Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Hello.
The girls are fighting.
Why did other people go this way?
Is rising.
I don't want to hear about your star. Fuck off.
Sanctism will reign. It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates.
Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Well, let's just ignore those guys.
Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
Why are you here?
Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Glodell if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
This is complicated.
Yeah. Let's see how it plays out.
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step
God
in on
damn it.
Gladell's side. I know, I don't like it either. But if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladell's aid.
Oh, say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we have the fastest craft
It's
around?
a terrible plan.
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
A what?
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladell! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it. Cortland, you're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral!
What?
We did
Is that
not.
what they're saying?
Leave the sink for the second time!
Run at it!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Godell and his monks had boarded the deck. Looks like he knows magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Peril!
It's fucked up.
Look
But it
at
will
it.
You
protect
dare
him.
interfere in my fight. Know your place. Is it famous?
Man, you have a hell of a
You
face.
thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg. It's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your
Monk
petty
army?
ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the
Okay.
petrification
I call
magic.
upon royal power within.
God, we're so close. Oh, shit.
Come forth, royal soul. Roar!
Damn, okay.
No.
Ah, there we are.
Warrior!
Flash.
No,
You're
it's
weak to
Pierce.
piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
I shall seize my chance.
Let's see
what
what
could
he
you
got.
hope to achieve?
Puts on a cocky smirk. God, I want to punch him in his fucking face.
He's toying with us.
I know.
Treat yourself before God.
I see you!
Prepare yourselves.
So,
Warrior!
I can see this card.
I won't hold back.
come on. Damn. Do you just
Now you're
resist
close to
magic?
magic.
To achieve.
I mean, you're attacking the wizard one, to be fair.
Fair.
Take this.
Mage icicle.
Right in
Know
the weak
your
spot.
place.
There we go. Right?
Lightning.
Oh, power of heroes!
I knew you'd help.
My thanks.
There we go.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise.
Mage benevolence? Oh, okay, that's fine. Power thrust. Oh, he's gonna engage now. I see.
And you can't attack him. Your mission is specifically defeat the monks without harming Godot.
Yeah, I was thinking about what I wanted to do. What haven't I tried? Fire? Ah, it's ice!
That's your opening, Captain.
Behold, we stand together.
Let's do another medi because Stroh's health is. I personally do not care for graham crackers because they taste like nothing, unless you're like putting like frosting on it. If you got like leftover cake frosting and graham crackers, that's some good shit.
I don't mind the graham cracker.
Sanctism will reign.
Stroll, they've sacked your defenses.
Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
Come.
That's your opening, Captain.
Are you alright?
That helps.
I put her on like fucking medical
thanks.
duty.
Now, what's the play?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Thank you for that hit.
Yeah, he resists physical, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because the other one resisted all magic.
Know your
Yeah.
place.
Nice.
Peasants.
Not now.
Huh. Take this.
Resistance is futile.
Mage
Sanctism
holiness.
will reign.
Oh, that's not bad.
Sanctism will reign.
Ah, 2 misses. Couldn't have done that in the first one.
No, fuck you.
I won't hold back. Freeze.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Will not let you die.
Helpful as ever. In the name of justice. Tougher than I thought.
God, it does. Resistance
Sanctism will reign.
knocks your damage down so much.
Flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign.
Yeah, sanctism.
Yeah, fucking
Nice.
church buffoons.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
I mean, I haven't tried.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
Well,
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Of this fight?
I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
I tripped it!
There's nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
you didn't win.
We're not just leaving. Bye!
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
What do you want, purple guy?
Aye.
Oh, it's the forehead girl. I know her. I've seen her on Twitter.com. Weird dog.
Playing it. You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Guess. I just wanted help.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
I just
Why,
don't like the
Liddell,
Sanctus.
Surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive
Hey,
me?
Batlin.
Juna the songstress in the flesh.
Why are
What
you
brings
out
all
here?
the way out here?
He's gotta
little
keep up on.
tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this
Saucy?
cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed.
Okay,
Besides,
man.
I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there,
What
love.
the f...
You busted Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Driver? Why is she... What's her accent?
Here, however talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... Oh,
Nearest back to the boat.
take it anymore.
Go get back in the boat. Oh.
I
Thank
know
God.
the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no
Yeah, no, he
mistake.
didn't give a shit about the lady. He
Thank
saw cool
God.
robots.
I'd rather him be...
You can't be serious. She is Juno, the kingdom's greatest.
Oh
singer.
no, Hulkenberg's a stan!
Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one.
She's a dork! No! Her cool girl cred is slipping!
Well, then on behalf of this group,
Well, Hulkenberg, I can't do it because weird things happen when I shake people's hands.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
He's my friend.
Hey, up there!
Hello. Jesus Christ.
That Luis's
Why is it
goddamn
freaking-
fucking airship again?
I think so.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Why is there a QR code on your gauntlet runner, Luis?
Just looks like that.
Does it go to your OnlyFans?
Luis.
My lord Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady June is safe, at least.
Okay.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
Damn, okay, fucking... Well, I can't believe they fucking put Kuno from Disco Elysium in this game.
Take a wild guess.
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Godot, then. He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance. So
I
choose your words
fucking
wisely.
hate the Sanctus, Luis. You have no idea. I fucking hate the Sanctus.
I'm guessing that to help you is probably the... Save the Princes would be a wild one.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhounds.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniting.
Don't tell him that.
Now wait a
I
minute.
know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Hey, you know,
Don't
why do you
think this
have
changes
one shoulder,
anything.
Pauldron?
Come on, Hector.
Your dog's name is Hector? Dumbass.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
But why'd you say it? That worries me.
Everything is chill. Don't worry about it.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you
That
hear
sounds
that?
good.
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
I don't wanna check on him.
Hey, Nurse, you okay?
No.
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled, Nearus.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I want
Can't fucking
to
fly.
make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Who'd you hear this from?
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it with my own eyes. You see, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Camiro when we get to Martria.
This one's important.
Oh, Victor Nearus once knew his living in Camiro, a village near Martria. He may be able to tell us more about the relic once he once showed Nearus. With Nearus, who dissolved into doom and gloom again and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So alive in Montreal this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage would never keep this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That end, I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Artira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
This town looks like shit.
People out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
How did you get back here faster?
I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be.
I loaded myself into the cannon.
Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church.
Don't tell her that I fucking hate the Sanctus.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Hulkenberg, you need to work on your
We can trust
delivery.
these strangers. These Bertie boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Which is what?
You've a local delicacy. It would be a
Oh
welcome
no, she's gonna be so disappointed.
The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally waterworks while I'm at it.
It can piss?
Come, everyone. This way.
I built a robot that can piss.
Why'd you do that? I mean, I guess it's a good way to get the wasted oil out. Oh, shit. Oh, it's a bug.
Is this some kind of smoked
It
dish?
looks like a
Roasted
croissant.
larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Oh, he's gonna have a white boy moment.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
I mean, Hulkenberg likes bugs.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
Hulkenberg
You're
fucking loves eating bugs.
Completely serious, aren't you?
I love Hulkenberg.
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
Stop having a white boy moment, Stroll. Eat the food. Be polite. Rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless.
Oh no. No, absolutely not.
You're having a white boy moment too.
Would you eat it?
No.
To business.
Well, there you go.
Can you fill us in on the details?
Yeah, but
of
there's
all
a
these
difference
kidnappings?
between me and Stroll. It's that I have autism. And I
know
can't
that he
eat certain
doesn't.
things. I mean, he hasn't an obsessive over something other than his trauma, which is different.
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months.
That's a long
All told,
time.
We're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay
That's
is
quite
your
a few.
culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake.
I'm going
and
to
his
murder
own.
him.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
Are you coming?
So,
So
is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Oh wait, that's up on a cliff. Never mind, we didn't pass it.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
You like more bugs?
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please.
Why are they doing a Temple of Doom to this place?
But the thing is, like,
Tis altogether different from the rose.
Hulkenberg's like, this is fucking great. The others are just judging it.
Fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
Stop having a white boy
I'll
moment,
schedule a
Stroll.
meeting
Be
with the
nice.
Honorable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now.
Be nice,
Let's go.
Morris.
You don't even like this meal.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're gonna meet the lady at the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Hi.
Pleasure to see you.
As
Information guy is right behind you.
As requested by Borden, this entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. I had to kick out a house full of drunkards for this, so I hope you're all worth it. It was nice of you to come this way, traveler. Please make yourselves comfortable. The beds are in the back, past the door next to the desk. Don't mind me, only arrived here now. Not like I overheard that conversation you just had with Borden. If I ever did hear something, it's not like I'd tell anybody. Would never have made it as a professional informant if I didn't know how to handle some sensitive information. That's right. If there's anything you want to know about this simply ask me. You can always find me here. Hulkenberg. Hi. Well, the cuisine here was delicious to the last meal. Martria is a fine city indeed. Makes this Heismay's offenses all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed. Be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, do not be surprised if the man's given into despair. Hulkenberg, what is this fucking goblet you've got before you? Maybe there's not a door back here. The door's over here. Stroll.
How you doing about the bugs, pal?
Finally free from those tiny runner bunks. Nice to sleep in an inn, isn't it? I love a good inn. Nothing beats the bed at an inn.
Right?
I can see the monsters out there when we camp on the runner, so I rest easier in an inn. I wish Neros would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king. Yeah, turn in for the day.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Joe does. Guess we don't have a timer yet, I don't think. I'm probably gonna give me one today.
It's gorgeous out.
What beautiful weather. I think we might have overslept though. Where is everyone? They all went to Krigante Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs in Stairstone Market. Stairs. The stones are named after, aren't they? I need new bounties at the moment. Everyone's caught up with the incidents. You know the ones. The reception should be open again by tomorrow. Well, can a guy like you handle a bounty anyway? Rude. Asshole.
An elder candidate? No. Must have got that wrong.
No, it's right. It's me. Hi.
I'm right here.
Hi, I'm a minority. Be nice.
You're gonna be cool about that, right?
You'll be cool about that, right?
What'll I do here?
Rich, poor, man, woman, hell, even child. The three genders. Doesn't matter to them, they're ruthless. Usually you kidnap someone you got purpose, yeah? But not here, it's downright spine-chilling it is.
Whoa!
Hello, new face. Oh, you're that helper lad I heard about. Don't expect you to be an elder. It'll be fine, I'll prop my friends. Figured as much, seen that massive gauntlet runner over there and all. Well, not that I think you can't do the job, yeah? The bottom picked you, then I believe in you. Think a kidnapper's scary, but Heisman's fellow is beyond the pale. I heard he can command illusions. Anything's possible when he's able to abduct folk right off the street. You better be damn careful, is all. Oh, hey, The Rock. Can I draw a dick on Luis's face? Just turn around for a second, okay? It'll just take me a second, right?
You.
What do you want? Yeah, we can just see.
Hang on.
I
What
can
if...
see her. I see. Oh, shit. Baldy's there.
Yeah, he's number 3 now.
We'll be able to know the
Let's
rankings. That's
see.
handy. Yeah, just give me my mog.
Yep.
Now, as much as I would like to ride into the castle on my sword skateboard, I feel like that's not the best way to introduce myself.
Skate sword, if you will.
I won't.
How did
I can't even let my wee ones out of the house because of the kidnappings. Poor Barnes are fairly mopey about it, bless them. I told the General Barton that as much his face felt like a dropped pie. See how hard our general is? Aye, never mind that. I'll defy eyes, may I? Keep your guard up then. Rumor has it he's got some passing skill. They say he's faster than any soldier, and no one could as much nick him. Must be quick on his feet.
Well met.
You're late. Poor Barton has been waiting on tenterhooks. Apparently the lady has graciously agreed to meet with us. Must not keep her waiting, Let us be about it. Castle looks positively ancient. I wasn't expecting the city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, I imagined the city knew peace. Get the details from the lady of the castle.
I've awaited you.
So you've come. Fantastic. Your Lady Joanna is waiting inside. Let us go now. That is all right.
Aye. Yes.
Nice. Please, come this way then.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city.
Hello.
These are the ones who have undertaken
has
the
a different
request to
dominant hand.
subjugate Heisman.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
Oh, shit.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady.
I feel like
So
using
we'll give you our
taxes to
best in
pay
return.
for the rescue of your
I cannot
citizens
claim any
might have been an
nobility above
appropriate use
these.
of taxes, but yes.
Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
Gonna try.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
Oh shit. Get my face on the rock.
Kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his
Shit, I'm gonna have to stop the stream and I'm gonna need to watch Dune first.
And sandworms alike. The question
Well,
is,
first of all, you have to walk weird,
Let's
without
ask
any
around the
rhythm.
city a bit
I have
first.
to
Though I
I
can't
have
say
to
we'll find
amass
many willing to
desert
talk
power.
with the streets this deserted.
Need to do
Maybe
Ministry
we'll have
of
better
Silly
luck around the
Walks
taverns
type
and
shit.
shops.
Oh fuck yeah. I'm sorry, I'm walking in 16 by 9.
We should go.
They'll never notice. We're going out to gather information. We should ask around.
BRB?
You look positively perturbed, my man. Oh, are you there? Can I talk to you for a bit? And then you're going to catch Heisme for us. I just want to give you my thanks. You see, my wife, she's one of the people that have gone
My
missing.
thanks to you.
I don't know if I can be of any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do, just say the word. You know about the giant sandworms? Ah, unfortunately, no. I don't know much about them, I'm afraid. So I can't be of help. You ought to ask the others around here, though. The shopkeepers might know more. Early, that's at the Stairstone Market, right? Let's try asking around there. Oh, it's you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm sold out of meat today. Oh, no, that's okay. We're after information about more than meat today. Do you happen to know anything about a giant sandworm? Oh, that? Oh, only that it's dangerous. When I go out hunting, I give him a wide berth. Wow, impressive that you go out there all alone. So do you know anyone who might know something? Let's see now. You might try asking that fellow by the armory shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae.
I should steal from their nest all the time.
I should probably
just think about buying stuff.
Yeah, that and I want to pop in stores so I have them on fast travel. Low energy woman, it's me! Giant sandworm, why are you asking me? This is a fruit stand, you realize. Really think I have anything to do with a dangerous bug like that? Me? The fruit seller?
Okay, you don't have to be mean about it.
Okay.
Just asking.
Candidate poster. For top performance, you need top mechanics. Visit Caden Gauntlet Runner Workshop. Hold on, isn't this just a Gauntlet Runner advertisement? She's just using the tournament to make sales, not because she wants the crown. Anything goes, I guess. Are there any normal candidates? No.
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 Okay.
The only thing I was shown is a bunch of freaks.
Every day an elder comes by. Oh, I mean no offense by that. As long as he buys something.
Now then.
What do we got? Silver abacus. Oh, that's a the merchant's weapon is an abacus. God fucking damn it.
That's really good. That's really good.
Aster would be so happy. Remember Aster, the elephant? Damascus vest. The city never seems to grow. On the plus side, that means I can formulate unique medicines for each of my customers. become a regular here in Matria, then I'll be able to concoct some of my very best medicines for you. Thanks. Thanks, bud. I appreciate the medicine offer. How much do you charge for estrogen? Seems like we missed the mark with our assumptions. I've spoken with the God Corps, and they little and less.
What is it?
Giant sandworms, eh? We Matrians love our edible grubs, but we're not a bit indifferent to their inedible parents. Larvae is my personal favorite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. You may know more about them. Can't recall any. Oh wait, I know. I just thought of someone. There's a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting he'd gotten really close to the sandworm's den. That's true. It'd be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town. That's some good info. Maybe the merchant's still nearby. Let's ask at Thoroughfare Square.
What'll it be?
A customer? Well, if it's all what you're looking for, go ahead and take a look.
What are you on about?
One Barter's lackeys keeps placing orders for one piece of armor after another. Something about them beefing up security. Honestly, it sounds like they're overdoing it. Makes me wonder if everything's alright. I need some sort of weapon, otherwise I can't protect my family from kidnappers.
What'll it be?
I guarantee the quality of our weapons. Go ahead and take a look.
What is it?
I was out of town for an apprenticeship and I only recently returned. It got rowdy around here while I was away. The weapons are selling well, but I can't say I'm proud of the reasons behind why they're in such high demand. Ah, there's new weapons. Semaphore? Okay, let's see.
Ooh.
Okay, what's the difference here? Ah.
Flames and frost.
Yeah, it boosts the damage type. Damn, no better polearms for Hulkenberg. Damn. I'm gonna hold off.
Worse than we already got.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold off on buying one of those staves until I know what the enemies are.
Until you know what, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna double down and buy both when they're like the same stats.
Whoa!
Whenever I can order some armor custom fit for a fairy and maybe a sword or shield too while I'm at it. You're thinking, why does she need any of this, aren't you? Come on, I need to look like a personal champion of justice, too. Hey, Gallica. Gallica, get your feet off of the camera. Gallica, stop that. People are going to be weird about it, Gallica. Stop. Recluses. Oh, those are expensive as fuck.
Not as expensive as those boots.
Yeah. I can only buy one of them. Lots of evasive maneuvers. What does that mean?
Got an EVO of
Reduces,
+15.
It reduces damage from being hit by your weakness. Oh, okay. So these blue ones... Like, no, not everything.
No, that's the thing that that's the thing he's already wearing. That's what it does.
No.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Does it do a different thing depending on your class?
I think it might be based on the equipment and the person. So, like, these prevent Malade on Hulkenberg.
No, I think, okay, it's because these are accessories. So, whatever accessory he has equipped is doing that thing.
But,
so, this is armor. Currently, his armor reduces damage from weakness.
I see.
Go to the accessories, it shows the accessory stat. That's nice. Usually they don't bother showing you what effect the thing you're wearing has.
18/8's not that much. I kind of want this. But it's only like 7. Now it'd take most of my money, but I want it.
Any requests or something? You still haven't been given a deadline, have you?
Yeah, indeed.
Nope. I imagine we
imagine
get
there is
deadline.
one, but...
We'll get deadline like end of day or something like that.
Yeah.
There has to be a deadline, certainly.
Yeah, we'll get one soon. I think before we can actually start doing stuff is when it happens.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
What'll it be?
Stuff I can sell. Old weapons. Now, how is this? And does it go into...
Now then.
Right, there's someone down at the market square is what they were saying. Now I'm not shopping anymore.
I think it said they would like the armor shop guy.
No, we were just there. There's a merchant.
I see.
An elder candidate?
Wishing you will do us little good, so few to question. What about you? Any leads to report? Merchant's been that
What
way.
is possible?
Ah, fine work. I recall seeing a shopkeeper to myself thereabouts.
Now what am I to do? Good, good.
So I've heard about you. You're saying you come all the way from Grand Trad to take down Ismay. Been waiting for someone like you. Someone with real guts. Hey, you interested in letting me test your courage in the thrust sense? I think you'd really fly. What's with this guy? To be honest, it doesn't seem like he'd need much help in gathering information.
Now what am I to do?
Yes?
Giant sand. Sorry, young man. I don't know a thing about it. What I do know is that the next few days are worth the bad weather. If you're interested, stop by.
Whoa.
Bad weather. I think that might affect our travel at all. We got things figured out. Maybe we should talk to Asir again.
Ridiculous.
Beg your pardon?
Other rumors of abductions just make my skin crawl. Can't stop thinking the buggers might be prowling around as we speak. I don't want to run away, but I cannot leave the farm. See, when you don't have a gauntlet learner, leaving is no trifling matter.
People missing.
I can hardly think on
Ugh, this headache. I'm all truly destroyed. Nasty little hangover this. Blimey. I'm embarrassed just thinking about yesterday. Why the hell would I go and do something like that?
We should go.
Pray and be safe. I feel like I've seen this all over the place. Ford never misses an opportunity, does he? The other candidates are copying and putting up posters, too.
You!
Now, you listen here. I'm saying this for your own good, all right? You never know when the kidnapper's gonna show up. Gonna lie down by your eyes, man. Go somewhere safer. Even you wouldn't like getting kidnapped, I tell you that much. Oh, I didn't realize he's talking to one of the sick guys.
What do you want to know?
You're at the tavern. What's your business with
Excuse me.
We're looking for a merchant, one who had something to say about giant sandworms yesterday. Well, that guy from last night. He was blathering so loud you heard him for whether you wanted to or not. You know what he said? Why don't you ask him yourself? Now on to your next question. It's plain as day, but where is he? I'm this town's informant, you see. I can tell you where the merchant is, among other things. When information isn't free, how's 150 a reef sound?
Thank you kindly.
Just like I knew you would. No, a deal's a deal. It's the Ishika in front of the fountain just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern, he's practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover. All right, he's hungover. Finally, we got some useful information out of this guy. Now let's go to the fountain and talk to the merchant.
I'm out of ideas. More people can hardly think on it.
What, is he have a business? Hey, is it true you got pretty close to a giant sandworm's den? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? Alright, to tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. Just found a giant sandworm husk. That was it. And at the bar, I was excited and pretty drunk. Anyway, at some point, the story turned into me waltzing right up to the sandworm and staring it down, and I regret that now.
No good.
Well, great. No one seems to have any information. It's almost sunset, too. Let's be at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
Oh, fuck you!
You there. Might you answer a question?
This guy, I hate this
Terribly
guy.
sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
He's blue.
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this.
Quiet.
But here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm. And the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon.
Ah, the bad
Our
weather the
diviners
seer
say
was
we'll have a
talking
sand flash
about.
in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
With this information,
is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Why?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Thanks, man.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Correct.
Eurus! Get ready, we need to leave in 4 days. Proper, on time. You need to show up. You need to be good.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
Flash?
What?
I think
What's that
something
about?
just reacted. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
Whoa!
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
For a moment, I felt like the light was blinding. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum.
Still can't believe this thing reacted.
If I didn't do it, you would have
Look,
done it.
We don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just
Perhaps.
in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
What the fuck is that thing?
Beam. We rested inside the gauntlet runner
Our
today
day.
in Eurus.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Every day I wake up. Oh. More? What the fuck do you want? What do you want, man?
Your journey is going well, it seems.
We're in the
One by
desert
one,
more.
You take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
Sure.
The question is, how do I get back?
Yeah. Do I just, like, astral project there?
What's going on here?
Gone.
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
I was wondering if they were going to do something about the time.
How many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
What if this teleportation magic Moore was talking about? Sorry, I did it.
So this is some magic...
Oops.
You
Oopsie,
saw
oopsie.
in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damn thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Probably the picture of the prince in it. Maybe I am.
Maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so
Do a
easy.
magic, will you?
What do you think?
Come on, magic
It's
boy.
no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Can I really use this teleportation magic? I'll just have to try.
The basement you go.
Here I go. Cantas Lata. Oh, it's on
Yeah,
now.
it didn't look...
Oh, well, you could knock me down with a feather. I always thought something was strange. I thought it'd be a type of igniter, but when I tried fueling it with magic, it was quiet as a mouse. I ran up and down the castle asking the other court engineers, and nobody had an answer. They even tell who put the blasted thing in the design. I think of a place I've already been
Where
to.
to?
So it goes to town specifically.
But what do I do?
I'll focus on Martria as a destination.
It reacted! The lab really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
No.
All we can do is trust him.
How do we make sure we just don't pop in on top of someone else?
Someone else is parked in our spot.
It's Martira.
How did that look to... How did that look to fucking Stroll and Hulkenberg look like outside still?
It feels just like when the
No,
king's
they were
magic
inside.
caused that spectacle in the capital.
I passed all
In
cover.
my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong or lying outright.
The church is lying?
Say it like that.
What?
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only
Well, I
a
think I have to
foot?
have been there
If that's
first.
so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
Now wait a second. My gauntlet runner.
This is a logical thing to try.
Yes. Wish I could imagine.
I appreciate that they're walking through it.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
Can I go home? To like where the rebels are?
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Subjugate Heisme. After Heisman, you must be well prepared. You can grow stronger by accepting requests around town, such as Matria Recruitment Center. Your mission begun. Your base of operations is changed to Matria. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stay in will become your new base. Departure date is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared for it. Going to other cities. If you want to return to a previous location, such as Grand Trad, open the R1 World Map on the R1 Map menu and select your desired location. You can travel there using teleportation magic. Teleporting does not pass time.
Fuck yeah. I was worried about that.
So feel free to return to previous towns to complete unfinished requests or meet with followers. 3 days until we depart. We're up against a strong opponent, so we better make sure we're as strong as we can get, too. Speaking of, I saw some bounties up at the recruitment center. Yeah, I know. That's where I was planning. We have reportable quests. To who?
What now?
I think one of your quests was just to come back home, wasn't it?
There's strong. Oh, show Maria the quest. And
you never reported this.
Yeah, I never got the chance to report.
You never got the
one.
chance because you left right away. You should go do those things then, probably.
I will. I cannot believe I'm going to lose my job over something that's not my fault at all. I don't know what's on your mind, but it looks serious. What's wrong? Barry, aren't you the mercenaries here to hunt down Heisme? Okay, that giant gauntlet runner. As your runner goes, can you spare me a moment? Town used to keep a great number of carrier pigeons so that we could maintain communications with other cities. They're all requisitioned by officials from the capital. Seems like they need them for the tournament or some such. We rely on those pigeons for trading medicine and foodstuffs. The lost lands our very way of living. That's why we desperately need to procure a practical pigeon parcel from Camaro by July 11th. No one wants to go with the kidnapper about, so I've got no volunteers. In addition to that, there's no enough beasts they need to go through. Besides the pigeon's caretaker, there's a good chance that I can keep my job with things like continue. That happens, I might as well lie down in the gutter and die like a dog.
Stupendous.
That's where you and your gauntlet runner of yours come in. Please, save my job. I mean, save the town. Because I ask you to work for free. Let's see, is 75,000 reeve enough?
Sounds pretty good.
I'd so love your help.
Thank you kindly. In that case, I'd like you to go buy one practical pigeon parcel for me. I'll need it by July 11th if you could. Let me show you how to get to Komoro too. Merchants in Komoro have got other rare goods beside eggs too. Sure you'll find plenty of things there that'll be useful for your travels.
Let's give it a shot.
That's where you're supposed to go to find that thingy for what's his face.
Whoa.
So this is Komoro. Isn't that the village Nearest was talking about? In the story about the old man and the relic? Maybe we can ask the villagers about the old man if we go.
Nice little village. So?
There's so much time to spare. I guess if we stop by the village on our way to another task, it would be alright.
Is it on the way to the place you're going or not really?
Unsure. Let's talk.
Oh,
what?
My apologies. You're all right. That's a relief. Well,
I got my wallet stolen.
That guy definitely just stole your wallet.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
My wallet.
Oh no! Grease's dagger is missing.
Oh. It appears Grease's memento was stolen.
Let's chase after him. I don't see him anywhere. Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
Well. He didn't took your wallet, he took your knife.
Where can we find a clue that will lead us to the man who took Grease's memento? Let's try asking the guy who told us it was stolen.
Come on.
Hey, you, the guy who stole our dagger. Any idea where you went? I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. That's true, but I mean, that dagger's really important to us. Is it? Well, you have to excuse me if I don't go lending a hand to everyone who puts one out. Oh, come on, not even a hint. Consider it a kingly investment. Really work? My imagination isn't high enough.
I'll be off.
Apologies, it was time I got to more profitable endeavors, little elder. Run around now, I wish you luck. Dickhead.
Well, better increase your imagination.
Yes.
Now what am I to do?
I mean, that guy is definitely a social link.
Yeah. Surely not. You didn't manage to slay the bounty. That's the Rampager tale. And the military soldiers fled from it in fear. Your lot is something else. Do what is promised. Take it. It's yours.
We did it.
Increases courage and $10,000 reduce.
Now then.
What's my courage doing? It's at 2.
Courage.
Imagination is kind of close.
Yeah. It's one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people. A conqueror needs that precious kindling, with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Hey!
Well done.
Admit that I underestimated you. I have other contracts ready for
What do
you.
you think
Be
of
sure to
this?
check back. Reminds me, not exactly a bounty, but I heard that something strong escaped in the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital is looking for someone who can take it down. There's something about it having made off with a family heirloom. Claim's reward will be pretty reeve, but the army's too busy to do over personal requests, I think. When you go, give it a go. If you feel like you know a thing or two, the noble's son Limio Street will have more details. There's a monster in the mausoleum. We should do something about that. Maybe the noble in the capital would know more. We've already got that. Gobron King, the Force Champion. I need to slay the Gobron King in the Imp's Den east of Matria. Defeating Gobrons in the Black may lure it out. The informant at the Viscara Alba Tavern in Matria should have more details.
Yourself killed.
This is a bounty to contract for the Goblin King. An impressive name if it wasn't a Goblin rebel he presided over. We're familiar with goblins. They're pretty common and easy to handle. Not quite. They'll attack you with swords and bows as well as magic. Also won't come out to dispatch the underlings. A bit tougher than you might expect. How about it? Do we need funds for infiltrating Heismay's hideout? Yeah. Excellent. In that case, the goblins are skulking in the inn's den northeast of Matria. And the king's not around. A magic wheel goblin keeps order within the horde. Take him out. Big guy should appear. Mages wear black cloth, and you could get more information from the target from Matria's informant. I'm fond of having to rely on them.
Good hunting to you.
But these are desperate times. Bring me the imp's loincloth once you've taken care of them. In exchange, you'll get your reward.
Let's do it.
Loincloth is a bit of a weird thing to ask for.
Let's see here.
On the northeastern forest. Here it is. Apparently it's called the Imp's Den.
And right there's a labyrinth. All right.
Reward, we can prepare for Heisman. Let's hurry and take care of those goblins. With everything going on, they need all hands on deck. I've got to get out on patrol. I'm sorry, we'll be closed on July 2nd to 4th. So let's see.
All right, then.
Are there other? No, looks like I've picked them all up.
Where to?
And teleport back to Maria.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Whoa. Must be losing my mind. You think you'll ever be king? Remember your tribe in the hole they all crawled out of? You ought to know your place. Maybe that gauntlet runner there can't belong to the likes of you. Wait a moment. How did that gauntlet runner get there in the first place?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't get to know.
Not your business.
Well, trouble, serious trouble. Right here in Grand Trot. Something the matter?
What?
You and Elder. Well, I assume my problems are beyond your filthy tribe's meager means. My, aren't you full of yourself? You talk big, but I bet your problems are perfectly trivial. You dare mock me, impertinent fairy? Fine, I'll tell you bottom dwellers about my problems, so clear the slum grime out of your ears and listen.
That's terribly unfair.
My wife died in the incident at the Grand Cathedral. She was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Unfortunately, that means my heirloom necklace that she was wearing, my heirloom necklace, was left lying about somewhere, and I need it retrieved at any cost. I get it.
I can hardly believe such
a scrawny, spineless elder like you would stand no chance within that corpse-laden mausoleum. Not stupid enough to place any of my faith in you, but if you happen to be acquainted with an actual, honorable, and courageous warrior, then tell them this. What brings back my black jewel necklace from within the Grand Coliseum's mausoleum, I will bestow a reward of 4,000 reeve. The necklace was stolen by some sort of large ghostly monster. From what I've heard, the army plans to simply seal off the entrance to the mausoleum in August. Before that happens, I need the assistance of a brave warrior. Why don't we become the brave warriors he's looking for? We can show him up and collect a reward in the process.
Give it a shot.
The best reason to help people is fight.
Okay then.
Necklace is in the underground mausoleum, right? We passed through there when we went to the Grand Cathedral. We didn't fully explore it, so we don't know what else could be in there. We should be prepared for a fight. What do you mean we didn't fully explore it? I explored the shit out of that thing.
Oh, me?
Closery, did you see it? As soon as that tournament began, the king's face went off somewhere and disappeared. Even the gauntlet runners struggled to fly, yet the palace floats so effortlessly. Which power does the king's magic hold?
Fucking lot, apparently.
There's a reason why the king's magic is special.
Right, let's head there right away.
There's to be a quest here as well.
Don't forget to go to...
Yeah.
Also.
Those blasted noble idiots. How am I supposed to gather mortar skulls from the skeletons now? Damn it. Idiotic nobles.
The gold.
Oi! You know, make a bit of eavesdropping in people's private monologues. I don't like it's going to change my fate either way.
You got a license for eavesdropping.
You were talking about those skulls earlier, right? Why in the world would you need those? There's no way for a fairy and an elder could ever empathize with a plight of a man like me. No other way for fair. Hold on, don't tell me you're the ones who put down the mess at the Grand Cathedral. I must admit, it's hard to believe an elder could be that skilled, but if the rumors about you are even a little bit true, then you might be able to do something for me. Someone to bring me some mortar skulls from the Grand Colosseum's mausoleum. Okay. You really do it? A lifesaver. The mausoleum's a complete den of monsters, so there's no way in hell I'd ever set foot in there myself. All I need to do is bring me 8 mortar skulls. I understand the nature of the quest is rather unsavory, but I have my reasons. Oh, at this rate, I'll get the death sentence for sure. I can't explain it now, but I'll give you all the sort of details when you bring me those skulls. What? A death sentence? I need the goods by July 30th. Your success determines my fate, so be sure to help me. Help me! They're going to kill me!
At least you've got a while, because it's like, you have to do your thing by the 6th, right?
Yeah. And so I guess we can't let the guy get executed. If you want to stop by the mausoleum, I wouldn't be against it.
All right, then.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
Maria.
I'm home. I learned how to teleport.
Maria, check this shit out.
Gone.
Look what I can do.
What in the blaze? Now what am I to do? Look, I don't give a toss. It's great.
As long as I'm doing the executions, I'll never get killed myself. Pretty smart thinking, eh? Yeah, my own tribe hates me for it. How many severed ties with me for it? Well, what choice do I have? Expressive mag, anyone? This is a fool's errand. I'm trying to save some medicine for my little brother, but I'm so used to this, all I can do is wait for folks to drop their mag.
How much you need, buddy?
Yeah, I've got like 25,000, but...
I want you to walk in and Fabian's like, what in the goddamn fuck are you doing here?
Well, no, Hulkenberg beat me here, apparently.
Hello.
I haven't seen your face around here in a good while. You left the hush honeybee, ain't that right? I heard you're part of the tournament, aren't you? Now the king. Good luck with that, mate. I'm being sarcastic, honest. Got nothing but respect for reckless mad lads like you.
Thanks, guy.
We made a promise to train together, haven't we? Second thought, I prefer not to cross swords in town. No, it'd be better to find a large, secluded place. The deck of the runner, perhaps? Speak to me the next time we're aboard. Try speaking to her on our next trip. Interact with allies along your train. Traveling affords you opportunities to strengthen your bonds with your allies. If an ally wishes to speak to you on road, do try to make time for them. You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be out traveling right now?
Yes.
Hunter, did you plan to announce your candidacy fail? That's okay, as long as you're safe and sound. What's most important on them? There's a reason I'm here. What do you mean by that? Try to find to tell Fabian and Maria the truth. What do you mean, the truth? What? You say you can now return to Grand Trod in an instant? Your gauntlet rudder is extra special? What does that mean? But you don't seem to be in a particularly defeated mood, so I suppose you got no reason to not believe you. I assume that means you'll be showing your face around here more often, right? Goodness. Maria, just hold herself up in her room before we can take her mind off things. Maybe I should show Maria the tree of prophecy drawing that Neros drew. Ooh. Oh, you have your pictures from your triptych to Maria. That's kind of you. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll fetch her from her room. Would you mind keeping an eye on things down here? I'll tell her about your traveling... how your traveling magic works. I gave it to Maria and she really lit up, so thank you.
We did it.
Curative coney roast. I'm not sure that popping in to show her pictures is the wisest idea. She puts on a brave face, but she's still not past it all yet. I mean, you're in the middle of your journey, aren't you? If you turn around and leave again, I'm not sure the poor girl's heart could take it. That's what I'd like to say, but I don't think my tolerance is strong enough. Damn, I'm not open-minded. I'm sorry, just looking out for Maria as best I can. Damn.
Hey, well,
don't call me that.
Boy.
No, they just went, hey, ho! Fucking rude.
The exhibition of the brand.
We help anyone in trouble. Endorsed by the Honeybee Inn. Did Maria and the others put this up for us? Wow, that really puts the wind in your sails, doesn't it? We may not be the favorites, but there are people who support us. We'd best take that to heart.
What now?
Okay, let's look at what's the lowest one. Hatching a plan. Yeah, because he just had to go shopping. Romeo, shopping. Okay, that one is the lowest one.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Find a teleport? Let's do it. Yeah? Yeah, sure.
What were the gods doing?
I can buy gauntlet runners. Start traveling. Visit the round table in the gauntlet runner. And you can view a map of the surrounding area and arrange your journey. Discuss plans with your eyes and decide where your travels will take you next.
About time, what?
I've been waiting, ready to move out? Where to? Tactics? Route map. Travel days. Be sure to check the weather and travel time before you depart. When heading to a distant dungeon, you may need to spend the night at an encampment and resume traveling the next morning. The night after exploring a dungeon, you can choose to stay the night there or teleport back to town. Now, how far do I run her then?
Looks jump.
A village, is it?
That's where you want to go.
The man nearest is looking for us there. Let's pay the place a visit for him. There's a reward involved. If it could help us with our preparations to get high.
It's your call.
Want to go? We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course! As long as you don't dilly-dally, that is.
Let's be off.
And 'tis settled. It would behoove us to all prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road. Whoa!
Airy.
We're turning on the Gauntlet Runner.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
What to pick?
I hear a voice. I'm stagnating. I need to train. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to her. I would love to. Bergie, where are you? Hulky. My Hulk. Where are you?
All right then. All right.
Oh, I can just... Hulkenberg. Hey, what ought we do today? Whatever the specifics, 'twould be prudent to use our time improving our chances of building our strength. Oh, I made a promise to train together, hadn't we? The deck of the runner seems spacious enough. I should think our swings safe from harm doing in the open air. You've got the time, shall we begin? Your mental enthusiasm. Let us in for a stroll as well. No harm in sharpening our skills, I say.
You see?
The great fundamental of swordplay, oft overlooked, is finding time to reflect upon yourself. Both of you have faced life or death combat. Imagine you have some grasp of your greatest strengths by now. I'm good at staying versatile. My strength is that I'll give any tactic a try. You have very commendable skill and confidence to match. Very well, let us begin training with a warm-up. First, show me your beast walk.
My what?
Halt.
Come here now, don't just stand there. Let's see your beast walk. A beast walk being what exactly?
At the ready.
You walk on both hands and feet, of course, like a beast. Now begin. Whoa! 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 What the hell are we doing? And why? Free your mind of distracting thoughts, stroll. Hi, Trinity. What a time to come. Ignore your limbs crying out for reprieve. The pain is making them stronger. She's just like my basketball coach when he would make us do suicide runs. Wanna help us?
Is it though?
Would be best to continue this into tomorrow. We'll need to correct that shameful form of yours. We must move on. Now, the horned lizard stance. Yeah!
Are you serious?
She's subjecting us to more of this. Is she trying to kill us?
Don't fret.
Store, your breathing is erratic. Center yourself. Find calm and you will find you can even bear boulders as if they were pebbles. Is this pet play? No.
Just dying.
He's dead! Now, to the swordplay proper.
Oh,
This is your
no.
first time using a sparring sword.
Face down, ass up.
If you could land a single blow on me. Oh, you bet I I will concede. You needn't worry, there's no blade on the sword. We will continue until you manage it. Pharaoh's Strike broke our sparring swords. Are you sure? Because that's the best I can. Not a deal. Oh well, we shall make do. What do you mean, Hulkenberg? Wait, hold on. Your foe will not wait when asked. You should be giving your utmost effort, even in training.
At the ready.
Come, Maki. Do you care nothing for the success of our mission? Push me harder. Yes, push me harder. Well, well. Commendable vigor, Aki. Perhaps you do have what it takes. Cool your head, Hulkenberg. To hurt yourself in training, that solves nothing. You will keel over before you can even get to any real fighting.
Sorry.
Ah, yes, you're right. I apologize. It's not like I don't understand your passion, but you could afford to go a little easier on us. No. Is the training excessive? It was a rigorous regimen Rodanthe and I had once shared. Rodanthe being the man we met at the capital the other day. The racist fuck, you know the one. It's my peer, now commander of the Royal Knights. His words linger in me, I cannot seem to shake them. I have no clinging attachments to my previous position or status as a knight. I left that post to pursue my own mission. Pride of my station be damned. And for all my searching, I never found the prince. For long seasons I wandered, aimless and leaderless. He calls me fallen. How can I blame him? How can I deny it? That's not true.
Listen.
You aren't fallen. No way, anyway. Maybe so, but if I cannot believe that without your words to support me, then I have a long ways to go. And when I left the capital, I did so with the sole purpose of helping the prince. But at times, I can't help but think. Perhaps I could have done more if I remained there as a knight. Perhaps there may have been a better plan. But let us speak no more of what-ifs. I have no intention of changing my path now. Together we shall move forward for the prince. I can sense Hulkenberg's knightly resolve and deep trust. Steadfast vassal Hulkenberg, eager inheritor of the knight's virtues. A new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom through thy bond. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Rank
Upgraded.
3.
And now.
Now, Magic Knight. Oh, fuck yes.
Hey, more. I need to buy something.
You can study the Magic Knight in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
However,
we're getting no farther with broken swords. Let's end our training here for now. Buy replacements when we can. Hey, Aki, are you feeling hungry after our efforts? Here, take one of these. A dried caterpillar. Rich in vital nutrients. Perfect for post-training cooldown. Don't let petty labels like insect dissuade you. Hmm?
Just, she fucking loves eating bugs.
Doing our best to negotiate around the proffered caterpillars, we return to the others. The others being Stroll, who is dead.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare. And to
she fucking loves eating bugs, dude.
Listen, let her be a little bit weird. I love her.
Seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the Gauntlet Runner stops gently.
I don't think this thing ever stops gently. I won't lie.
Say.
This is the place. It is more barren than I imagined. The kind of village one would only visit in the most dire circumstances, I'm sure. Oh, come now. The air is clean. There's no sign they've been attacked by humans. What more can you ask for? But gazing out at all this green, I find such peace. I can hardly think of raising my sword again.
Fine.
Stroll, please.
Come on.
Hey, guess what? I found the village shop. By the way, do you want to ask about the old inventor? You know, the old man with the relic that Neuros was looking for? Why didn't Neuros lead the runner then? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Who knows? But I thought I heard him mutter, "Oh, goat's probably dead," or something like that. Excuse me, is there an old inventor living in this village? An old inventor? Hold on, you don't mean the Ishka conjure with the bad leg? Well, I'll be damned. Never thought anyone would actually show up. Sorry to say, but he passed away not too long ago. Quite suddenly. But you knew him, didn't you? So here, this is for you. Glass ornament. What is this, an igniter? I've never seen such a shape. But tell you, having the foggiest what happens in inventors' heads. Just only to give this to anyone who came asking about it. It used to be famous in the royal capital. We developed a fondness for this place and our sky burial ritual. Well, let me give you this too.
That's...
What places is this? I can't make out a single word. Where's a language like this come from? No clue. Maybe Neuros knows? Either way, I'll tell him what we learned. After I handed him what I got, the coach Neuros fell into silent inspection.
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's all right.
Look at this triangle.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article. A real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it. Trace amounts only. Something... a reaction. A reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God. Absolutely smashing. Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I could just adapt this conduit here... Can't forget a masterpiece like this. I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
Yeah. What do you mean, not really?
We wanted to help you out, Neuros.
Why, I'm bally well touched.
Aww.
Positively jokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint.
I'll vote for you now.
And that old fella. Seems silly to ask, but he's long gone.
He's fucking dead, dude.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them. He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man. What's that?
It's his journal.
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters. See here?
Nerd
it's
shit.
a script I use myself when I don't want any snoop stealing my inventions. Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
Heroes Incense 5.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics? Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7.
Oh, that's a lot of
noted
those,
down
though.
in this journal. I've got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or 2 in our travels should be all it takes. So, please.
Or 2? You mean 7? Give it to me.
Right. Leave it to me.
Appreciate it. We're in this journey together, what?
What? You'll notice his passion for relics as well as his faith in me. Oh
Hey,
shit!
another new classmate.
Do I get Gunner from him?
Ooh, maybe.
Free-hearted engineer.
Yeah.
Yes!
Within
Gun!
him dwells the virtue of the gunner. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee.
Oh,
may
unlocking
awake.
Gunner was a quest you had for more, I think, right? Or was
I
it
have
getting
to.
it to 10?
I think it's getting it to 10.
I'm ready to
I can
get
now
my
study the
feet
Gunner.
under.
Since the heroic embodiment of the Gunner from Nearest. Now study Gunner in academia. I see what new powers await you. A gun I found.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're
Yet.
scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure.
From the preview image, I think that the Gunner has a minigun. My Nearest is covered in relics.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are. I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my search.
Hey, I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers.
That'd be a lot more helpful.
I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
You ever leave my side?
It seems like Gallica can sense where relics are. I should search the area if she brings it up. Okay. Gallica will sometimes inform you if she's detected a relic when you're at the entrance of a dungeon. Make sure to keep an eye out for it when you're exploring
Thanks, you two.
inside.
I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
I left Neros to be immersed in his work and returned to the village with Gallica.
Village more than a PNG?
I don't think so. As ever, 'tis calm. Peaceful this village. That's the charm, isn't it?
Okay then.
Let's stop by the shop
That
since we're already
reminds me.
here. By the way, weren't you asked to buy a practical pigeon parcel? Or do they sell that here? They fucking better.
Oh,
That's why I came here. What do you mean the fleeting fountain of youth?
Or go sugar. There are other menus. One of them has a key on it.
These are all stat buffs. Oh, it prevents paralysis,
Accessories.
prevents rage. Robin increase. Oh, never mind.
You don't have any medicinal herbs? I mean, not that you need them, I guess, but...
Yeah, I have higher grade ones now.
Oh, you have 3, I see.
Oh wait, it's got Magla pills.
I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh, I see. That 3 is how many he carries.
Yes.
Got it.
No,
I
half
thought
is
that
how
was how
many
many
I
you
have. The little blocks.
Yeah.
The blocks are how many he has.
Yeah. I got it now.
Oreo.
I was reading it wrong.
What do you want to ask about? Never mind. Got what you came for. What should we do now? Let's go back to base.
Okay then.
Can you use teleportation, Mac? Okay, let's get going.
Let
me stand in front of this thing like a poster. More! I need a gun!
More. I need a gun, please. Please give me a gun.
You can travel safely between
got
times
mage
at night using teleporting magic. Don't forget to keep an ear out for your followers' voices. Even on days when you return from a trip, you still have free time for activities at night, as long as you haven't gone to a dungeon that day. Back to the Maritra Tavern. Hear a voice. He seems promising, but... Vegeta!
Go to more first.
Fine.
Thank you.
Because otherwise you're gonna forget.
I knew that the help that Barden brought in. Lloyd from Grudtrot too. Thanks for coming. Can't sacrifice too much already. I had a friend that I used to come here with, but now they're... Sorry. The strings always lead me to talk about depressing things. But really, please. This town is counting on you. Okay.
Wow.
Young man, hey.
I could tell you from the look in your eyes. So you must be a traveler, aren't you? If incorrect, then please tell me of the places you've been to. Then for a pittance of just 250 reviews, I can prove your travels to life through my music. So you talk about a place and he turns that memory into music? It's not just a performance, but a showcase of magic as music. Not now.
What's that mean?
Quiet!
Whoa.
I didn't start using the local fauna, is he? They have quite a cunning knight in time. I don't think you'll expect us to strike him there. Just hope he comes quietly.
I'm in trouble now.
Unlikely. Is that more at that back table?
No.
I thought I saw some like shadowy stuff. It was the light from the candy.
He's the real skinny.
There's some shops of all sizes in Martria. You can buy Beetle meat and Morconi meat from the butcher, a specialty item called mallow milk from the water shop. In addition, there are some stands where children sell rock beans or fragrant spice and such. There's a village not too far off of Orgo Sugar. There's a kid selling plant seeds over on Cattle Racket Road. You can't eat those until you grow them. Atria has a fine selection of goods. The people here are honest country folk who will be proud to sell you a variety of seed and harvest.
He's the real skinny.
There's a town bit east called Comero. It's a nice quiet place, famous for the carrier pigeons. Got medicine and a bath salt called Fleeting Fountain of Youth. They should sell Orgo Sugar too. They'll sell accessories of various effects when worn. That their ride useful to travelers like you. Hardly a day's journey with a gauntlet runner. Why not pay the place a visit?
He's... Oh, I bear good
At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary forest, but journey into deeper, you'll find yourself in the Goblin Haven. Those creatures are clever enough to understand the strength that comes with numbers. A single goblin is easily dispatched, but a horde of them is trouble. You've got business with the Goblin King, who runs the horde of them. You're going to wait to take out the goblins with Black Claw. No weakness to speak of, but they love a good nap. You can find some items to make them drowsy at the general stores around town. That's how you fight them? Maybe no, but don't go wielding a staff, yeah? They'll fly off the handle, can't even control it. Oh yeah, there are a lot of giant insects called vesps in there. They're apparently weak to pierce attacks. You best prepare yourself with a spear or bow, something of that sort.
Or gun.
That's about it. Be sure you're well prepared before venturing to that place.
What now?
More.
I think you still have to go to him to unlock stuff, right?
That is... That...
Oh, damn it. Okay. I have to rank up Mage and Knight. Oh, her Mage needs to be 10, I think.
That makes sense.
Well, that's annoying.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
God damn it! This fucking controller. God. It's more likely the cord, but...
I've acquired a new power.
My controller never disconnects.
Yeah, but that's because you're not using the cord I'm using, because everything disconnects with this cord.
Perhaps you should consider getting a new cord.
That's expensive. Costs money. Costs money. Don't want to do it.
I guess it does. You could definitely get like a USB-C cord for like $5.
It's cheaper than me just bitching about it.
God.
Hell yes.
Fair.
Fascinating.
It's got Sleep Shot. The Gunner. This is the archetype used since from Neurus's way of life.
Here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the Trailblazer who uses his technology and innovation to forge a path forward in the name of the people he would serve and hearten. 1,500 mags required to channel the Gunner.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
This is the power I see. And so be it. A shared resolve and honored creed take new form as a Gunner. Your voices are past your souls. Oh, worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, that thou art prepared to strive for victory even from a distance, shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Gunner. So this is the power of the Gunner soul. I shall pierce through enemies at range. I will not avert my eyes, not from the fight and not from reality. And now change archetype. Well, I see the number of archetypes you studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research has come quite along nicely, thanks to you. Not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. Hero's fruit.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Innocent crossbow. There's a lot of these we still haven't gotten.
Yeah.
Item. 500.
A new means of
Some of that.
protection.
She didn't quite hit 20 on Knight yet either.
No.
It was 20 Knight and 10 Mage, I think.
Yeah.
Ears are so big.
Yeah. All ears. Wow. Portable quests. Let's get those out of here.
She has big ears and she loves eating bugs. Those are the two things about Hulkenberg you gotta know.
I love her. I point at those ears. That's where the love is stored.
Let's go see.
Atmosphere is definitely different
There's
at night.
more.
Want to take a look around? Ever need help? That's what I'm here for.
More people missing.
Hey, I got you your eggs. God fucking damn it.
Hello,
Got the practical pigeon parcel. Well, you really got
I
it
got
for
these
me.
for myself. That's so mean.
Stupendous.
Thank goodness. I'll put these into an incubator right away. Magic and I'll have them ready to hatch in a snap. Our acquisition pigeons are being used to relay news about the tournament. I can't tell you how much of a pain in the arse it's been for our city. We want to have a new king. I hope there'll at least be someone who will put stop to these pushing nobles ruining our lives over their whims.
Saved my ass.
But for the time being, these eggs should take care of our needs and then some. I really must thank you.
Mission accomplished.
Invincible noodles. Yeah.
Oh, went up by like 100.
Wow, are you sure you're okay giving us that much?
Brilliant.
I insist, these pigeons are the lifeblood of the city. Moon was very generous
Right then.
pitching in. If anything comes up again, you'll be the first person I look at.
You?
Hey, we're happy to help, but not exactly an odd jobs agency. Plus the pay is good. Okay. Brigida. What?
Down further.
Yeah, no.
Down further.
What? More want to talk to me?
Yeah, you can talk to more. I think that's what that message was about, because it was maybe it was just unlocking the gunner. I mean, going to academia doesn't take time at least.
Nah.
Well.
This is the presence of a new archetype. Might I see them if you've got a mind to show me? Yeah, more. Check out this fucking gun I found. Kitty.
Cat.
It's very soft and clean. Makes me curious how he takes care of it. With his mouth, Delica. He's a cat.
True to form.
See, you've finished studying the gunner for me. Might stand alone from such a insatiable spirit of inquiry.
Incredible.
I was just unlocking it.
Ah. Oh, my imagination.
Increase your imagination.
Maybe I can get my fucking knife
Ooh,
back.
You needed that.
Yeah!
Hey.
Imagination.
One of the virtues a ruler must possess. True sovereignty is thy aspiration. Furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition. The conqueror needs that precious kindling, with which a follower's something they don't get away from. Well, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
So he is. Thanks to him, my thoughts are finally in order. While researching, I looked into where the place might truly be. I suspect we must also consider why it was that the king imprisoned me here in the first place. Most likely it's because my archetype research was nearing a truth that the king would prefer remain buried. What truth? What do you mean by a truth? Archetypes were forbidden by sanctism to begin with. It's a mighty power after all. I'm sure they saw it as a threat, and rightly so, especially if wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden. Presumably, the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. And so I continued my research, day after day, and with no results to show for it. Stuck in this place, continuing in circles just as he designed. I speak of it nonchalantly now, but in truth, those days were some of the hardest I've known. How can a man endure such failure and solitude to remain sane?
But...
However, in my fantasy novel, I found a connection to you. You who shares my dearest ideals. That the king could have expected such a twist as this. Wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn. Only when my research in archetypes on transformation magic is complete and immaculate, only then might I escape the king's curse and leave this place. I'll help you.
Oh.
The longer I dwell in this lonely place, the more of your words of support touch my heart. I will count on you as before, as a comrade in vision and ambition. The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within dwells the virtue of the seeker. Through thy shared bond, new heroic embodiment slumber within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection. By their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
Free, what'd you get?
Magic Seeker.
A Magic Seeker. You might actually qualify for that one, depending on how much mage power it needs.
It needs more time in Seeker. I don't have that much Seeker level.
Now then.
This one thing. Joy that curses through me. When you need a power to oppose more hardships, study the heroic embodiment of the merchant. Growth of a heroic embodiment will refine your virtues in turn. Hope this task will prove meaningful for you. Raise merchant to 15. Damn.
I have faith.
Can be done by anyone, though.
Yeah, I believe in you. I trust that you'll fulfill your promise to me.
That didn't even use time.
Yeah.
Could still go see Brigitte.
Be upset if he took Brigitte away from me. I want to take a look at what Magic Seeker needs. Level 20 Seeker and no magic level. Cyclo. Ooh, medium. Chase support. Wind dodge, medium HP. That's pretty good.
It's just better Seeker.
Magic foil apparently.
It's conceivable.
Previous scheme was a strong desire behind invoking such powerful magic. Mysterious language in the name at the end surely has some significance. So I cannot help but feel I've forgotten something important pertaining to this script. Did you learn anything new? I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Wait.
Oh, yeah?
This right here.
That's a celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are, the association means both fields have been suppressed. What a shame. I was trying to look at the cat.
That's a good kitty.
I think he likes you. Okay, he just doesn't run out of dialogue base. Yes, let me out.
I have to go speak to a babe.
Hot babe. More, you wouldn't get it, more. You just don't, you don't get it, dude. I also want to go to the weapons store.
More people missing.
More people missing. Hang on, miss. This is dangerous. Even a protagonist wouldn't survive that drop. What?
What do you mean by that?
On the other side of the street is Cattle Racket Road. I don't recommend travelers stop there for too long. Lots of people being kidnapped back there. Some of those kids won't learn. They're just hawking their little wares. No wares you'd want, mind. Don't tell me what I want. I'm going to Cattle Racket Road.
What is it?
This is the pits.
Who the hell fishing for? Do you think you'd be an elder? What you doing here? Nothing around these parts but old whales. I got lost looking for the weapons store.
Hey, listen.
I'm even gonna check what they have.
Ah, kids. They're selling food.
Rocks, probably.
Rocks. They're fucking selling Play-Doh pizza.
What is there to be done?
Sorry, the gods know info on who Ice May is. There's rumors like I can control illusions, but no proof as of yet. If only we knew his methods, he'd not evade us long. Well, even then, that might not be enough. This is dreadful. What do we tell that mother?
Can't be.
Can't be.
Got a bargain today.
There we are.
Ah, you wanted the upgraded gun.
Yeah, I wanted a better crossbow. Because I imagine the default one is shit.
Probably.
Okay. I had to strap up before going to see a hot babe.
Sure, you should be impressed with your strap.
I'll be impressed with her strap, really.
Now what am I to do?
Hi! You? Did you leave Grandfather? No matter. I'll not begrudge you your secrets. No, you haven't told anyone about it. So be it. You and I collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your assignment? Actually, wait, one sec. One second. I'm sorry, Brigitte. I remembered I have to do something really quick.
Alright then.
I promise I will be back. We'll talk about it. I just remembered there's something I need to do really quick because I got more imagination. Okay? I will be back.
Fucking knife back.
I promise. I will be back. I kiss your hand. Mwah, I promise. I've never broken a promise.
Green looks a little weird when it's white.
Yeah. There's that blue fucker.
Hello,
Thanks to you, we'll have a flock of carrier pigeons again. I'll hatch without issues. The problem is solved. That was fast.
Yeah, that's when he said like, we just got to use an igniter and then it'll be done. And I'm like, I don't think that's how birds work.
It was magic. Not just citizens. One of my fellow soldiers disappeared recently too. Oh, he's a guard in Lady Joanna's castle. How's it possible for him to bloody vanish? Carefully.
Right? No, that's not it.
It's you. Sorry about all that bother with the sandworm thing. Wish I could give you some useful information, you know. Make it up to you. Well, I thought something. You probably want inside info on Luis. type the army would know. Well, you know, he's not just a great soldier or brilliant commander. He's also an exceptional mage. That all? What? You did hear me, didn't you? Let's just run it down again. He's a warrior, a commander, and they say he wins the moment he draws his sword. Still, I heard more people went to his side after the royal funeral. Guess some folks only admire raw power. Okay, you best be careful.
Straight across, no. There.
Hey, you really don't know about the dagger thief? Gosh, I wonder. Man seems to know something. Consider it a kingly investment. With my overflowing imagination, I pitched something appealing. Some appealing ways one might benefit from having a future king in their debt. You don't do that! You, the future king. That's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur. Strangely enough, color me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more. You want your item back? Well, I have a condition. You better do something for me first.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it.
Do you want to wear it?
I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these swords are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk.
It
almost
pisses
feels like
me
you've
off.
been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours.
Hmm.
If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you know us then.
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here.
What do you mean by that?
Mark my words. Once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
What should we do?
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence,
Where
my
aren't
request
they
to
knocking
land the
about,
sword
really?
at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him. So I'll let you take over
I want
from
to
here.
kill him.
I don't want to
Did
talk
you
to
hear
this guy anymore, so
I
this
want
is your
to
problem.
fucking
Doesn't seem to like me very
strangle
much.
this fucking
What
money
say you,
bitch.
though?
Is treasure involved? Sure.
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring
Yeah.
should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
Fuck you.
This one's important.
No deadline.
No deadline. That's weird. He definitely said there was a deadline.
I implore you.
Even in your golden throne, it's a night's travel from Matria. Not far, but commensurate with your compensation.
Yeah, I don't think you have time
And
for it right
there's
now.
a labyrinth.
No.
I'll be waiting.
At least a lot of
Okay.
the stuff you've got going on doesn't have a date on it.
Yeah.
Hazme is the only one right now.
Well, I mean, a lot of my side quests do have dates on it, but they're like a month out. Okay, now it's time for baddies. Hi, Vegeta. Hi, 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 hi.
Now what am I to do?
Just you.
You haven't told anyone about it? I'm in.
Now then.
All right, come in. This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
There is one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. That's it? That's it? That sounds simple. It is. Can't let your guard down. I mean it when I say I want no mistakes. Sure you're aware of the anti-Igniter crowd around here. Fools who believe Igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me. Woof. Waff.
That's why.
Waff.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited. So I have to hide it. I'm trusting this matter to you. Why me?
Why?
Why are you asking this of me? Because you are as far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. You associates has worked for us thus far. You don't want us to be enemies.
That's right.
Your name is... No. Fine. Call it what you want. Really not sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigida's dog. Aww. Seems strangely attached to you already. That's fucked up. That's my dog. Suppose you have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Did you look into me?
Why?
You look into my background.
Utterly naive.
Good impact on my igniter business. It's my job to know about it. That's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of...
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. I sincerely doubt you'd be following in his footsteps. I'll be frank, Aki. You're bad for business. But that is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit. But I hate the damned things. From the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. As long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pinch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get even stronger and the weak are only cast down further.
As it is.
My hands are not bloodless in that, so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, you know? Since Brigida's faint expectations and trust towards me. Hell yeah.
Yet still they oppose me.
Marcos is staying the merchant lineage.
Farewell.
You should go home for today. I'll give you a pay. I haven't done anything, though. You've exceeded expectations already. Made the dog like you. Something impossible for me.
That's kind of sad.
See you.
The next time, we'll be waiting. At least, the dog will.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless.
So these sand flashes. Do you think we can really rely on something as unknowable as the movements of the wind? Would seem so. According to the fortune teller, signs seem to continue to appear as expected. Good. No changes to our plans then. Let's prepare as best we can.
Stop sitting on my cup.
No, let her sit on her mug.
We got a major bargain.
I don't say, which means the stores have plenty of bargains. If you have your eye on anything, today's the day. The Stroll. Stroll comes to mind. Maybe we should talk with him.
What now?
Let's look.
All right.
Where
to?
I wish there's a menu to get through that faster. Okay. Stroll, and then we can do the dungeon tomorrow. Hey, Stroll.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? I'm in a bit of a bind. This regards Lord Hydran, the landowner and Gruntrod, my family's old caretaker, mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever, and not in the good way. I'm lost about how to approach him.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side will be reassuring. He's a devout sanctus, so we should head to the Grand Cathedral in the Royal District. Let's just teleport there really quick. Hulkenberg, we're taking the Gauntlet Runner. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. Oh, purple. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron. Well, how do you know me? Nariest soul in the kingdom hasn't heard the least rumors of Halios, the legacy tragedy. Perhaps you come to reflect and pray. No, I came to see you actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but I am enjoying metaphor. I like it a lot. I've come to beg for the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. What? My countrymen who fled reside here, sleeping on the streets. Okay, never mind. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by. So I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people. Are you implying that I should do this as some manner of charity? Might to be compensated anyway. I couldn't get into it. It depends on what you're into from a video game. This is supremely my shit. Oh, though you petitioned me on their behalf to begin with, it's not as though they are still your responsibility. Perhaps this poverty is not an individual's onus to bear. They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means. Yes. So fate was cruel to them and could not rise above it, should they not hold themselves to higher standards. I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, one of your own circumstances. Your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. I'll write about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. About your people. What? About everyone from back home.
Obviously.
Don't worry. I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, I don't know your compatriot. Don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. Before we go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people. And no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them. Worry not. My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you're left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. Yet you won't help him. Maybe you should help him?
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Rangif. I wasn't able to persuade Hydron to offer assistance. There's always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility. And that I could not abide. Please don't apologize. You went to such efforts is more than we could ask. Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should be on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Halios must rise again from the ruin that human brought. Restore it to its former glory, or I should hope to greater heights still. I'd heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy. For your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. For your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption. Did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. Though you were unaware of it. I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt. I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there are any clues left, I'm sure they will point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Well then.
Sounds like an investigation is in order. Perhaps. I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so?
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not bother you over wild juice case. No, we do it together. What? Shut the fuck up! No, we'll do this together. But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in all that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I've lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? Not sure I could take another step without you at my side.
He.
A proud, noble stroll. Keeper and heritage of the warrior's virtue. Through that shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power. Foster this connection. By their strength, fulfill thy destiny. Rank 3.
Of course I'd like you to come.
Swordmaster.
That's probably just a have night good enough.
Well, it's night at 20 again. I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I'm not worthy to share mention of my father. Whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray, wait my return. Stroll and I return to the others. Back to the Matria Tavern.
Pleasure to see you.
Hi there, traveler. Yeah, Sakuzi not to your taste.
Why do you eat bugs?
I wouldn't say it simply because they're delicious. I've met a few outsiders who would agree. They're easy to harvest and they're quite rich in nutrients. Giant sandworms are dangerous, but we feast upon their larvae. If you ask me, the delicacies of other cities are far stranger to me. For instance, I heard something from a peddler. Apparently the people of Brylehaven eat fish in all sorts of ways. They'll eat it completely raw. You can't believe it. Ugh. My stomach churns just thinking about it.
Got sushi in Brylehaven?
Yeah, sounds like it. I've tried sushi once. I couldn't do it.
I mean, that one time we went to the place and they gave us a free taste of the sushi.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that roll thing.
Like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that had fish in it.
I don't remember. I also didn't ask, so.
They keep the city's entrances under close watch.
They handed us free food, and I went, okay.
And yet, Hajme's kidnapping incidents keep happening. Is he just that fast? Get past the guards. Let's see. Let's check my virtues. Tolerance is really close to ranking up. Hey!
My.
Well, I find it rather remarkable you'd speak to me. The recent incidents, I imagine you'd be a bit more cautious. See, people reject what they do not understand, and that is why they reject us. They push us and our foreign religion away. And help me understand. My word, you continue to surprise me. Must admit, you've piqued my interest. Well then, shall we go have a chat? A discussion on faith in the heart of a sanctus town. A Mustari perspective on sanctism. Imagine more about Mustari's thoughts on the matter may help us better support those in need, right? Wanna spend some time listening to her? I'm pleased to hear it. Then let us go elsewhere to talk. I'm allergic to fish. I'm Japanese American. I'm sorry. I can't believe your body is doing like a hate crime on you for that. Have you been to Cryogante Castle? If so, then you must have met the Sanctores. You've already understand how deeply the state religion Sanctism is rooted in Martria's history. Yet we Mustari have a faith all our own, and as such we are scorned in this city. Though that would hardly be different elsewhere. Your religion is in opposition to Sanctism somehow? For our part, we're happy to be left alone and practice our faith, as Sanctism does not appear to share this viewpoint. That's... The Mustari are persecuted here in Amartria too? Somewhat, yes. I've heard it is more direct in places like Monterio. Are you well versed in Sanctus Dogma? Oh, ye born with sin in your heart. Through adherence to the faith ye must atone. The word closure is an
Is this just fucking Catholicism?
Of course it is! It's an RPG! Of course it's critical of Christianity. Maybe that's why I like RPGs so much. Closure is an affirmation asking for forgiveness. In other words, entrust all your worries to God and ask for his forgiveness. Rather, the perfect doctrine for controlling a population, isn't it? Heterodox! Damn, no wonder I don't like it. Face like, oh, that's theirs. Heterodox face like ours are inconveniences, not only on a religious level, but also a national one as well.
I imagine that's the opposite of orthodox or something.
Maybe. That's why you get
too
ought to exercise caution. If you openly expose sanctism, who knows what could happen to you? Why, even the tournament itself is perhaps another of their measures to ensure our future oppression.
Heterodox, not conforming with accepted or orthodox standards or beliefs. So
Fair
yes,
enough.
literally just the opposite of orthodox.
Yeah. Anti-dox. In Japan has a long history of Christianity. It's best described as it's complicated.
Tolerance.
I'm aware of some of it, a small amount. Tolerance, 'tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence, which shall spur thee to aid thy people. Conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions can be inflamed.
If it pleases you.
Do come to speak to me again sometime. If that is, you have a further interest in the Mustari. Talked to the Mustari room for a while. I should get back to the inn soon.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's July.
It's July!
Speaking of...
I've been hearing rumors of people disappearing in a forest east of Matria, a place known as the Imp's Den. And that's a different location from where Heisme was. Think there's a connection to the kidnappings in town? I don't believe so. What is the culprits in this case are a band of forest goblins. Okay. Right, down
the fuck is that?
Someone else in the inn is fucking yelling. No doubt that they're tired to come into town to snatch people up. Stop! Quiet over there!
We're trying to have a conversation.
This might be the work of the Goblin King that has a bounty on it. What are the damage threats? We have to exterminate it.
Alright.
Departing tomorrow.
More people missing.
More people missing. I guess that's I think that's a good enough time.
What were the gods doing?
Probably.
You there!
Oi, that runner down, that your runner down there? Not riding on gauntlet runners these days, are they? I thought I'd see the like. First they be near the health has come to town. Gonna take that runner to the giant sandworm and the ice maze. Good heroes welcome if you take him down. There's weapons and armor for sale in town. Ought to make good use of them. Chicken.
What now?
Yeah, I'll...
Goodbye, chicken.
We'll wrap it up there. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Monday, Tuesday, somewhere in that ballpark. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.